Hey folks, Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland. I'm Jonn Ritland. Happy New Year, that is.
The Terminator.
And, well, Raw Miami was tonight. Raw Miami. I don't know. I apologize. I'm excited. That's why I was getting a little bit, noisy.
You seem so excited during the show, though.
Part of that was being tired, but also it was a good way to kick off Raw for a while, and then. So, have the notes here. So, one thing I want to say before we begin on this, I took little figures of the 2017 reviews that we did.
Yeah.
The Raw reviews had almost 3,700 total views. About average of 70, 71 a show.
Good news.
Yes. And the SmackDown reviews were just under 3,000 with about an average of 50 to 51. So, thank you guys for watching. Really means a lot. Let's shoot for 5,000 each. Not each review, obviously.
5,000 views each. I love that. Just 10,000 views a video.
Could you imagine?
Be absolutely excellent.
Can you imagine that? It'd be absolutely great. No, but seriously, I appreciate it. I'm near 75,000 views. Hope to hit 100,000 by Mania. So just thanks a lot, guys. I actually did almost double the views I did in 2 years in this past year alone.
Neat.
So, thanks really in a big part to this guy because the production values have gone way up.
I'm helping.
Yes, big time help. And it's been a lot of fun. So thank you guys. But now, Raw Miami Cena's in the Rumble because fuck pushing new talent.
Yes, because Cena will win the Royal Rumble.
Cena will win the Royal Rumble, and I will burn the arena to the... I hope not. I will burn the arena to the ground if that happens.
Yeah, probably.
There are 30 women in the Royal Rumble. That's great, because I was worried they're going to make it equal to the men's Rumble. They're going to have...
The Women's Rumble will not be equal to the Women's Rumble.
Rumble. I can gender properly. Anyway,
there's a joke there, and I'm not going to say it.
It's probably just as well. I think I opened up in the comments for the amount of jokes there, but I think the Women's Royal Rumble is going to open the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, which is fine.
It's at the pre-show.
If they do that, oh my God, Twitter will be in such disarray.
I will be in disarray because that would be very disappointing.
It would be very disappointing. But they'll probably have it at 60-second or 90-second intervals. Anyway, so Kurt, Sheamus, and Cesaro. Sheamus and Cesaro. And then Jason Jordan comes out and saying, I didn't get my opportunities because, because of my daddy. Gross.
Why are you your daddy and what does he do?
The fact that you're still calling him daddy at that point is a little disturbing.
Hey, daddy.
Oh.
You only known I was your dad for half a year.
I'm getting the subtle racism hints because Kurt was an absentee father to a black kid. I think Michael Hayes wrote this. Anyway.
Could have to do with the many injuries Kurt Angle has encountered.
Oh, God.
Or the Charmel angle.
Or Raka Khan's the mother, and this is just really advanced. If you know who Raka Khan is, I'm sorry. It was a decent opening segment. Jordan versus Cesaro got made into a match.
Yeah.
And it went on a bit too long.
Yes.
Oh, and Jason Jordan won.
Because reasons.
Look, I like Jason Jordan. He's a really good athlete. But come on.
This should have been where he lost and either learned a valuable lesson or didn't learn a valuable lesson and decided to get even more angry and ignore taking responsibility.
Yeah.
But he didn't.
It is funny, though, how Seth Rollins, before the match, said that he wanted Jason Jordan to take responsibility for what he did in the ring. Seth, you've had a hand in injuring 3 people in the ring in the last 2 years, and that's not necessarily
and they made him
fault.
champion for it.
This is true. That's not his fault. That's not his fault. Accidents happen. Sting was old, and Balor couldn't shoulder the responsibility of being Universal Champion.
I like how the second Finn comes back, Jinder concusses him.
Gincussion. Anyway, like I said, Cesaro versus Jordan, good match.
Yes.
But Jordan winning is just, okay, guys, the babyface thing, I know it's going to lead to Jason Jordan turning heel. Obviously, not good. Yeah, and pretty much. No, pretty much. That's unfortunately where things started to go down. And you're like, okay, Cesaro losing, whatever. They did just win the tag titles last week, Jordan and Rollins, but it's still weird. Mm-hmm. And then Reigns cuts a promo with, a backstage interview with Renee, and you couldn't even hear the damn thing because there's so many boos. Miami, you got at least one thing right. I'll get to what you got wrong a little bit later.
Very many things like being quiet throughout most of the night.
They were pretty quiet. I mean,
Yes.
look, I know the Miami Heat and the Miami Dolphins haven't won any championships lately.
But Florida should be a little bit more gregarious.
Yeah, I mean, considering like the rich history of Florida wrestling, Eddie Graham and various other people that came. You guys had Dusty Rhodes at one point. Granted, that was years ago, but still, come on, you guys have really good wrestlers from Florida, like Roman Reigns, who's from Pensacola, which is apparently, according to you, not a good part of Florida. But
No, it's okay. It's just remember with Florida, the further north you get, the further south you get.
That's what you've told me.
Oh.
I've never actually.
I have family in Pensacola.
Are they good people?
Yes.
Okay, all right. But anyway, moving on from that. So then you have Bray versus Apollo Crews, and okay, can 2018 please be a better year for Apollo Crews? This was this was a fine match.
He needs a mission.
Proud of that one, Chris.
Yes.
Good. Okay.
We call Apollo 18.
By the way, if you've never seen that movie, if you directed that movie, if you happen to be watching this, I hate you. If you starred in that movie, I hate you. If you had anything to do with making that movie, I hate you. Sorry, I'm sure you're all lovely people, but I hate you for making it. Anyway, Bray versus Crews.
It ended as well as one would expect.
But Crews did get in a good amount of offense.
Yes.
Now, Bray did look dominant. Dana, stop. Just stop. Stop.
Stop everything.
Just stop.
Don't even try anymore.
I mean, Dana.
No, actually do try, but don't.
I'm sure she's trying.
The fact that she got relegated to a secretary role, though, it's kind of sad.
Well, I mean, one of my friends did say it looks like she would be in adult films, and I said, looks like. And I'm not saying she is. Look, this may be the best role for her. It keeps her out of the ring. She can do better on house shows, maybe get a little bit better, maybe not be in front of TV, maybe get to where you don't fucking botch all the time.
Yeah. Get her on the Dean Ambrose schedule. Every freaking night.
I thought you were going to go with the Titty Master joke, is what I thought you were going to go with, but
No, that's only between him, Renee, and Big E.
God, that Twitter exchange was wonderful.
Oh yeah.
That was great. Check out Big E's Twitter if you haven't. Anyway, of course, Bray wins. Good stuff.
Yep.
It was a good match. It was competitive. Crews certainly didn't look weak. It's just the problem is now. I'm not saying the guy could be WWE champion. I said that about a year ago. He could be if you built him for about a year.
Yep.
But why would you want to do that? Because you're going to give us Roman Reigns as Universal Champion.
But one day Bray Wyatt will be a champion again.
And hopefully it'll mean something. And then Matt's woken laughter. Fucking delightful.
And that's how they became the
Hardy Bunch. Sid Bridge comedy, you are wonderful.
Oh, God.
So apparently Enzo was legit sick with the flu. I would make a joke here about Enzo being a pansy and getting the flu, but I'm not going to do that.
That's the sickest move he's pulled all year. And it's just starting.
The thickest move he's pulled all year.
Yeah.
That's why Nia was going to see him. I'm sorry. Anyway, I don't want to make a comment. The flu is, or light of it, the flu is no joke. If you guys remember, if you guys have been following the channel for a while, it is actually kind of funny. But because it's
Influenza.
Influenza. I'm sorry for that.
It was weird.
Yes, it was
Even by my standards.
Yes, that's saying something. But I did lose about 20 pounds when I had a version of the flu last year. That wasn't exactly fun.
That was the time you were in the hospital, right?
That was the time I was in the hospital for a day.
Yeah, that was not fun.
Yeah, especially when I put up a picture and people were like, John, what the fuck? I'm sorry, I didn't want to worry you guys, so you put it on social media? Anyway, but Enzo, get better and lose the goddamn title because you don't deserve it.
Yeah.
Seriously, get better. He didn't murder somebody like Luger, so whatever. Anyway, not letting that go.
He did kill an entire division.
The division can recover. No, it can't.
Yes, it can.
Hopefully. Nia and Alexa. Of course, Nia's having to bring soup to Enzo. Please stop with the Nia Enzo thing, please.
Maybe they're just actually dating.
Oh, good for them. Don't put it on camera. I don't want to see this shit. Good for them.
Yeah.
They can have happy, not like most girls, or not like most boys.
It's their chemical romance. But in this case, it's Azito Azad. Azito Azad will blow up by not doing anything.
Is Man My Chemical Romance even still together?
I have no idea.
Okay, all right. Alexa versus Asuka. It was good, but a bit botchy. Asuka had to play it safe with Alexa now.
Oh god, she had to restrain herself heavily for that match.
I'm now picturing Asuka using restraints, and that's all I can think about.
Whatever floats your boat.
Okay. Do you want to know what floats my boat?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
But anyway,
Yes.
there were a lot of moves that Asuka had to pull that either Alexa was reacting too quickly, or Asuka just had to restrain herself every moment of the match because it just seemed like most of the moves weren't making anywhere close to contact.
And any of the ones that were, I mean...
Yeah. Obviously, you're not supposed to make full contact with somebody, but you're supposed to make some contact. But when you go for a drop kick, you don't expect the person to already be on the ground like the one extra from The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, God, yes. Did you... Oh, wow. I gotta try and find this gif of Luger taking a DDT wrong. It is hilarious. But anyway, Karen, let me know where that how to find that gif. Let me know on Twitter. Yeah, it was a bit botchy. It was good though because they did tell a good story, and it was given a good amount of time, and that's good stuff. And then of course you had promos like Sasha. Her New Year's resolution was to get real hair in 2018. But I'm sorry, it looks ridiculous. Her and Baron Corbin could have
believe you.
Yes, they could have a battle of who has the worst forehead. One of Bailey. What?
Baron.
Yes.
Because she shaves it to get the weave on. So.
Oh, on her head.
Yeah.
Bailey, one of Bailey's tube men, identifying as a tube woman, kidding, is going to enter the Rumble. That's going to be a surprise entrant.
Yeah.
A tube woman could be
Ronda
a surprise
Rousey
entrant.
comes out and runs up to the ring, just gets smacked around by a tube man.
I mean, she's got a glass jaw. It probably would knock her out, but she got killed. But anyway, Bailey did that, and then, of course, you had Absolution cut a promo, and Mandy, that gets good, Mandy. At least you're trying. Sonya's a star. Paige, at least Paige is okay. She did have a scary bump at a recent house show. Those are weird promos, though, the New Year's resolution stuff.
Yeah, these promos were shot like you've got someone who is fresh out of college or took video editing for dummies.
Or is a video editing dummy.
You don't put people in the middle of a screen to address the crowd, except in some cases, like in a podcast or something like that, where they're supposed to be intended to be focused on a little more, but
comedic.
There's the whole thing of the rule of thirds, and you may notice this with some of the videos when we're in.
Yeah, we're just having fun because they're a multi-billion-dollar company and they're doing this shit.
Yeah, I have 3 semesters of high school video productions.
I have none. I did drama.
Thanks, Richard Walsh.
Walsh is a good guy.
Yes, he is.
Is he still teaching?
No, he retired.
All right. Joe had a great promo. Fired up, saying he's gonna beat Roman Reigns somehow, some way. If Roman Reigns loses the IC title or gets DQ'd, he loses the IC title. But we get to that match in a bit.
Yeah.
Had a great promo though. Braun destroys Rhino and Slater. Glorious. Great stuff. Slammed him each 3 times. Yeah. How effortlessly he picked up Rhino.
Just he picks up Rhino like I pick up a sack of potatoes. Just like
I just want to address one thing. Miami fans, those of you that were there chanting ECW, I hope the Dolphins never win.
I think at this time it's just kind of a thing that people do for Rhino.
I know. No, and that's fair for Rhino. And that's fine. That's fine. In any
if they were chanting ECW during any other time, that would be dumb.
Well, the CM Punk chants
being dumb.
Yes, the CM Punk chants are worse. Don't get me wrong. And yes, okay, maybe it's honoring Rhino. That's fine. But guys, and any ECW fans that are watching, I'm not knocking you, but that company's dead, buried. It died because Heyman couldn't manage money, and there were other reasons. Let it be dead. Just stop. Just stop with it because of that, the Dolphins don't ever deserve to win another championship, and the Heat don't ever deserve to win another NBA championship because LeBron left and Wade's knees left a while ago. To be fair, look, I'm sure you guys are lovely people.
What is he, Hank's dad from King of the Hill?
Oh no, he just can't jump anymore. God damn it. No, that's like Khali walking. Oh, anyway, it just, guys, it's fine to pay tribute to people, but come on. I mean, I don't know. Pay
tribute.
Yes. Grandpa Glenn talked to Braun about taming Brock's beast.
I want to talk. I want a divorce.
You know,
I want to be the alpha monster.
the alpha mobster. I still want Braun to dress up for Halloween, the mobster among men. I just think that's funny.
Why not dress up as a lobster?
The Braun lobster?
The lobster amongst men?
Oh, god damn it. The red lobster among men.
He'd do it.
He would. He was an elf, and then he was also in the Rosebuds. So, Balor, Gallows, and Anderson, and the crowd pops. Yay, it's the Bullet Club, too sweet. Look, I'm happy for Balor, Gallows, and Anderson. They get something to do. But any of you Bullet Club marks, that group wasn't even as good as the NWO.
Balor Club.
Balor Club.
Why is everybody's taking the Bullet Club's gimmick though too? Not just in wrestling.
But like, PC Gamers has a PC Gamer Club, and
Oh,
they use
yeah.
the black and white logo.
Oh, no, there's plenty of people.
It's so dumb.
Pachiti used to do Pachiti Club on What Culture?
I think that was more ironically.
I think so. But you get the point.
Yeah.
The thing is NWO 2000 was better than the Bullet Club, and that had Jeff Jarrett in it. Oh, and apparently so the Bullet Club at one point.
Yeah.
Look, Bullet Club had some really, really good members. It doesn't have any good. It doesn't have very good members anymore, except Tamatonga. He's good. Not the Young Bucks. # fuck the Young Bucks. I always had to find a way to sneak that in. Roman versus Joe.
Totally sneaking it in.
Yeah, not really. Roman versus Joe. If Roman DQ... Okay, you know what? Fuck you, WWE Creative, for doing this. Go ahead.
It was a solid match.
It was
well
very
wrestled,
solid. Very solid.
but the ending was trash. You had a lot of story opportunities here that you didn't capitalize on. Even having someone try to interfere just for the ref to be smart enough to realize what's going on and not disqualify him. There was a lot of story elements you could have incorporated into this, but instead you had, oh, he's gonna hit him with the staircase, or, oh, he hit the referee. But then the ref was like, math. Okay, I think we're good. It was barely incorporated. It didn't feel like it was needed. You could have just had a championship match here, but you didn't. If you're gonna do a stupid qualification like that, like, if Roman Reigns disqualifies himself, he loses the belt. It didn't work.
Here's why I'm upset. I get it. You shouldn't have done a stipulation if you weren't going to put the title on Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
One, you could have built some heat with a heel Joe saying, I won your title, and Reigns isn't able to win it back. Reigns is going to lose the IC title at some point, either before the Rumble or right after the Rumble, because he's going to go and face Brock Lesnar, because we can't have nice goddamn things and have somebody fucking deserving win the Universal title. And I'm sorry, Reigns works hard. He works really hard. He is a very good wrestler. He had great feuds with AJ Styles. He had great feuds with...
It's just not that interesting.
He's not that interesting. He's like two Usos matched into one. Mushos. Anyway, we're in year 4 of this Roman Reigns experiment, and what the fuck?
Yes.
It's not working. Now, he's over. You guys got to give him his props. Yeah, fuck you guys on Twitter. You can like Reigns if you want.
I'd like to make him a prop comic. That'd be kind of hilarious.
It would be kind of funny.
Okay, what is this? It's a spear.
Here's the thing. It's like, the only way it works is if Reigns completely destroys Lesnar at Mania at the end of the match, completely destroys him, does it in such a vicious way that he turns heel, because even though Lesnar's leaving...
Hopefully he doesn't do it in a vicious way. His leg would never take it.
Sorry, Sid.
I'm not.
I'm not at all. He stabbed Arn Anderson with scissors.
He also called Kevin Owens just a fat guy in a t-shirt. Bastard.
I mean, Sid, come on. This brought it down a full grade, because, Reigns goes over Triumph again. The Big Doge wins. It's what Reigns is going to be called now, is the Big Doge. Even though Doge dogs are better.
Much
than
wow.
Reigns. Yes.
Such disappointment.
Much booking. Such wow. Of course, you had Gulak reading Enzo's, letter to WWE.
No, this doesn't seem right.
What do we have
over here? A couple of haters.
Damn it, Gulak. So wonderful. And then Cedric comes out, confronting Gulak and Daivari, and says, well, I would
Which one of you is going to take his place?
Yeah.
And Drew Gulak and Arya Daivari quickly negotiate amongst each other and say, we'll do a match.
It's going to be a tag team match with whoever is willing to walk down that ramp.
And Goldust. Okay.
Okay, but why though?
Right.
Is it in his contract that he has to partner up with somebody shorter than him?
And a black guy.
Yes, that too.
I mean, of course.
I wasn't gonna go there, but if you're gonna go there,
What?
I mean, that's probably
Come
fine.
on, it's a rare.
I don't judge that much based on someone's
It
like.
is the rare time I make a joke like that. Rare time. Anyway.
Conquer that for a day.
Yes. I don't even think I made it through the year or through the first day without a line. Cedric and Goldust win, cool, whatever. WWE stands for Walk with Elias.
Nice.
Elias is getting hugely over with the crowd. Miz will return next week.
Excellent.
Very nice. Miz is one of the biggest success stories WWE's ever had.
And he's a guy that 10 years ago I would have looked at, and I did, and said, who the fuck is this guy? Why is he even here?
I looked at him in 2009 and thought there's no way he's going to survive.
And then now, in the past couple of years, he's become one of my favorite wrestlers.
Nikki, I love you. Fucking hell. God, that was so great. And then he got buried.
Yep.
Because he had-
Barely.
yes, that was terrible. And then Elias, Bo, and Axel versus the Club. And look.
The Boys Club.
Look. Balor, Gallows, and Anderson, they were so happy to team together. That's great. I just don't like that all the Bullet Club fans cream themselves over this. Well, the ones that are watching WWE. Wrestle Kingdom 12 may actually be watching that, so that should be fun. The Bork Laser and the Heyman. Okay.
Yeah.
Typical promo.
Yep.
Kane comes out, chokeslams Bork.
Yep.
Bork sits up like Taker.
Yep.
The Bork Taker. And then
Yep.
there you go. So, B. Because Reigns versus Joe brought it down. And a couple other things did. But B, because they did have a lot of energy. They pushed the Women's Royal Rumble. And they did it without Stephanie being on screen. So we didn't need Stephanie ever on TV. Stupid cunt. I had to sneak that in.
Yeah, you did.
Subtly, like an elephant farting. Okay, anyway, so do you agree, do you disagree with what we said? Do you think I went too far with my rant? No, I didn't. Like, share, comment, subscribe, Twitter links, thumbnail from this guy in the description. It's been Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland. I'm Jonn Ritland, the same Jonn Ritland, that is.
The Dominator.
We'll be back tomorrow with a SmackDown Live 205 Live review.
Yes.